Hello, dear food lovers. In this video, I will make Elbasan Tava, one of the legendary chicken dishes of Turkish cuisine. While preparing Elbasan Tava, I will use a whole chicken. Using only chicken breast would be taking the easy way out and would lower the quality of the dish in terms of flavor. For this reason, I am now preparing the whole chickens boneless. First, I cut off the tips of the chickens, remove the wing and arm bones. I remove the excess skin, but we do not remove all of it. Some skin should remain for flavor and texture. I will prepare a meal for 20 people. I'm using 3 whole chickens, each weighing over 2 kilograms. On the breast part, I cut downwards from the middle bone to the right and left sides. I separate the joints of the legs, and by pulling with my hand, I strip the chicken meat off the bones. I clean the back part in the same way and remove its skeleton. Finally, the leg bones remain, and I remove them one by one. After preparing all 3 chickens, I dice them into cubes. In total, we obtain nearly 4 kilograms of boneless chicken meat. Fresh chicken meat, it will truly be a very delicious dish. I'm using a wide pot pan. I add sunflower oil into it, about half a liter. After the oil heats up slightly, I add the chickens and start sautéing them. I have added the chickens to the pot, and now I gently stir them with a wooden spoon and sauté them nicely. At this stage, I have a small request from you. If you like my video, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a like on the video. Your support is truly important. In this way, we can reach more people, and I can continue filming such special and traditional recipes for you. Be sure to write in the comments as well. Have you tried Elbasan Tava before? Or will you be making it for the first time? If you have a different tip in your kitchen, share it so everyone can benefit. Now let's continue from where we left off. I add 1 spoon of salt. After mixing the salt well and letting it absorb into the chicken, I remove it from the stove without overcooking. We do not let a chicken absorb all its juice. We do not want it to dry out too much. Now I remove the chickens from the pan, draining their oil and juice as I take them out, because we will use the oil left in this pan to prepare the famous Béchamel sauce of Elbasan Tava. I place the chickens on the tray and slightly open up the center. If you pile the hot chickens on top of each other like a mound, they may spoil while waiting and even develop a bad smell. So make sure they get some air. This is a small but important detail. Now we will use the oil remaining in the pan. But first, I wait until the chicken juice inside it has completely evaporated. Only the oil should remain. I add 2 cups of white wheat flour on top. I will roast the flour for about 5 minutes. Of course, this time may vary depending on the heat of the stove and the temperature of the oil. Keep checking constantly. When the color of the flour starts to turn slightly brown, it means it is roasted enough. Here I have 2 liters of cold milk. I am giving the exact measurement. For 1 cup of flour, 1 liter of cold milk. So for 2 cups of flour, 2 liters of milk is sufficient. After adding the milk, I wait for it to boil while stirring constantly. As it boils, the bechamel sauce will start to thicken. It should not be too thick, and it should not be too runny. If necessary, you can adjust the consistency by adding a small amount of water. Now I add 1 spoon of sugar and 1 spoon of salt. I also add a little garlic powder. If you wish, you can also add a small amount of thyme at this stage. I mix everything well. You have seen the consistency in all its details. Now let's add the chickens into this bechamel sauce and mix thoroughly. Before mixing, I set aside a little bechamel sauce in a bowl to pour over the top. After combining the chickens and the sauce well, I pour everything back into the tray. I smooth it out with a spatula so that it is even everywhere. I drizzle the reserved bechamel sauce over the top and smooth it out again. Now we have reached the final stage. This is a simple, plain, but incredibly delicious dish. I do not mix vegetables into it. I am in favor of simplicity. But if you wish, you can also make it with onions, mushrooms, or peppers. Now I grate kashar cheese on top. For this tray, between half a kilogram and 750 grams of kashar cheese is sufficient. I spread the grated cheese evenly over the entire surface. Now it is ready to go into the oven. I bake it until the top is nicely browned. After taking it out of the oven, it may be a little difficult to slice while it is very hot. If you wish, wait about 10 minutes for the initial heat to settle. Now let's slice it for 20 people. First, I divide it into 4 pieces. Then I divide each piece into 5. In total, we obtain 20 equal square slices. I carefully lift it with a spatula, place it on the plate, and it is time to serve. Enjoy your meal. Yes, dear food lovers, Elbasan Tava, one of the legendary flavors of Turkish cuisine, is ready. It is perfectly cooked with its beautifully brown top and its soft, creamy interior. Enjoy in advance to everyone who will try it. If you liked my video, do not forget to support. See you in the next recipe.